Um, Flying over a canyon.
Canyon?
Yep.
Good question.
Going to Germany.
Whitewater rafting on Class 5 rapids.
Quit my job and moved on to BBC campus.
I sang at Carnegie Hall one year. That was pretty neat.
Not really like that. I stay in my comfort zone.
I'd have to say back there, I tried to front flip off of the brick wall in cleats, but the cleats slipped and I ended up almost injuring my shoulder really bad.
Probably making a 3-4 score shot on the basketball court.
Jumped off like a 60-foot train bridge.
Jump out of a window onto a trampoline.
Fell in a gas station parking lot. Got a nice gash on my knee. Great. Actually, no. I'm gonna switch it up. I lived in the wilderness for a week.
I did the ripcord on Michigan Adventure and free fell over a lake. Awesome.
I climbed a mountain, like a big one.
The most radical thing I've done is zip line through the Costa Rican rainforest.
This summer, when I saved my dad from drowning in a pool of rapids.
Cliff diving in Brazil.
Tubing in 30-degree water.
I did a belly flop off an above ground pool, off a deck.
The most radical thing I've ever done was run 6 miles without exercising beforehand, and I was very out of shape.
Joined marching band.
About eating an octopus, does that count?
That's not radical, that's creepy.
The most radical thing I've done is get my license.
Made it through a weekend up in Canada with my youth pastor.
Witnessing for him. I had a missions trip last week in Chicago.
Going to church planting.
Tried to forget religion and just follow him.
Give my life to him. Let him be my guide.
I think coming here last year was a pretty big step for me. Just because I came alone with no one from my church, so it was really hard to step out and talk to people that I didn't know.
I talked to some kid who was on our bus who was doing a lot of wrong things to the lady who was in charge, and ended up confronting him and witnessing to him.
Probably invited everybody at the park to church and to club.
Come to this conference?
Probably gone down to Brazil on a missions trip, serve down there. Come to this conference, I guess.
The most radical thing I've done for God is probably go to Brazil.
I witnessed to a Muslim, which is really scary, but yeah.
I witnessed to some Catholics at my job or where I work, and so I was pretty out of my comfort zone.
Me and a group from my high school did a mission trip in Brazil, doing a lot of street evangelism.
Saving people. Well, God saving people through me.
And the most radical thing I've ever done for God was sit next to somebody at lunch when she didn't have any friends.
With CEF, I got to be in a gospel tent for 2.5 hours and tell like 7 people about Jesus.
And most radical thing I ever done for God, I guess doing a day camp in heaven, being able to witness one of my campers being saved.
3, 2, 1.